What's up, y'all? It is Saturday, July 12th, 2025. I'm sitting here in the office and I am pumping out quarterly tax strategy reports for Big Bird clients. So one of the cool things that we do here at Big Bird Accounting for all of our bookkeeping clients is at mid-year, actually we do it every quarter, quarterly tax strategy report. It just happens to be mid-year. One of my biggest frustrations before I opened Big Bird Accounting was like, how much tax do I owe? I never knew. I never had any idea. How can I reduce those taxes? Is there anything that I should be doing right now to think about that? What kind of quarterly estimated tax payments should I pay if I want to pay them? And so we give that to our clients. We put together a report, goes out every quarter. It's got several different things. It's got a tax estimate and payout recommendations. Okay, so what's your gross revenue, what's your net revenue, what's your profit margin, and what is your projected annual revenue? Okay, we have estimated tax liabilities. Okay, so what's your federal income tax looking like? If you live in a state with state income taxes, what's that number look like? And then we have recommended quarterly estimated payments. Okay, sometimes this is going to be based on your prior year's income, but we can also do it on an annual basis to show you what you should be paying this year to sort of be on track at the end of the year. When we show you that, you may think to yourself, wow, I don't want to pay a lot of money in taxes. That's great. What we will tell you also, by the way, before we get to the good stuff, the second thing that we do is red flags. So what are some of the things that we're seeing from your P&L, from your balance sheet, that we might want to clean up, we might want to fix, we might want to make sure that are attended to before the end of the year? So for example, one of the ones that I just sent out is a plain old LLC. But this guy's making good money this year. His business has been growing, and he is going to end up paying a significant amount of money in income taxes if he doesn't take an S-Corp election and sort of wipe out a lot of the self-employment taxes that one would normally pay if you just had a plain old LLC. So, let's say you're making 200K, you're going to get self-employment taxes on that whole 200K if you're just an LLC, 15.3% on the whole 200K before you even pay any income tax, personal income taxes. So that's about 30K gone, right? So you're already down to 170. If you elect an S-Corp, pay yourself 100K, just to give an example. On the remaining 100K, that is just sort of like profit and a distribution to you, you're not going to pay any self-employment tax on that. So you're saving yourself $15,300 by taking this election. You really don't have to do much else. Changes a little bit of the way you will file your taxes, but significant savings. And so we point out some red flags, some things to consider. If you already have an S-Corp and your salary is too low, we may point that out. If we see really, really high deductions, let's say you made 100K and you have 70K in meals, we may point out, hey, that doesn't look great. We may want to address this, fix this, and maybe clean that up a little bit. So we have red flags. The third thing that we have, the third part of the report, is recommended tax strategies. We keep track of all of the different strategies our clients are employing, and we give them new ones if they're appropriate. These tax strategies are sort of probably a lot of the ones that you've heard before, but we try to systematize the implementation of those strategies so you can stack them up and save as much money as possible. S-Corp election, we already talked about. Health savings account is one. Retirement contributions, home office deduction. If you need a new car, we can talk about how to buy that and advance the depreciation potentially. If you want to buy rental income or rental houses, there's a lot of strategies you can do with real estate, paying your kids, advancing expenses. So there's a lot of different things that we can do. We give the client those opportunities, and then we invite them to set up a time to talk with me about how to implement those strategies in their business and crush it. So anyway, not all bookkeepers are made the same. We try to provide like over and above the top service. It is July 12th. We've already got June P&L and balance sheets out to pretty much all of our clients, everybody that's given us their information. These reports are going out today too. We do everything on time and we do it accurately. So we want our clients to succeed so that we can succeed, and part of what it is. So I wanted to drop that in there. Hope this makes sense. And if you have questions about it, let me know. All right. Otherwise, see you.